What's up, everybody? Kevin here. If you can, hit the like button. But just watch the PS5 event that just wrapped up right now. You're looking at the consoles. I gotta say, the whole event fucking. I'm gonna be nice. I was gonna say it sucked, just cause holy shit did all the Sony, all the ponies, they shat all over Xbox and the Xbox guys for the marketed third party event. Now they did say gameplay, didn't show any gameplay, so they deserve shit. And now I think Sony deserves a lot of shit here because I would say up until they showed a certain game that we'll go to in a minute, the event was boring as fuck. And PlayStation fans give Xbox guys a lot of shit on just the whimsical and childish graphics and games that are the exclusive bangers to Xbox. And man, this PS5 event was full of them. And I mean, hey, you gotta have a well-rounded event for the PS5 event to get everybody to buy the console. Now I'm walking away going, hell yeah, I'm buying the console. You're looking at the console right here. We'll get to that in a minute. But let me just kind of go over all the games real quick, just kind of what I thought. Overall, just kind of a very kind of long and boring show. And really, we just didn't know if we're going to see the console or not, and now we did. That's kind of really the only thing that stood out for me. Everything else was like heavily rumored to where, like, of course it was going to happen, so nothing really like blew my socks off. I gotta say, these events, I mean, Microsoft got a lot of shit. Sony's going to get a lot of shit because all these games, every single one of these games, nothing looked next gen. Nothing looked next gen. The only thing next gen was probably the use of the SSD in certain games with the high flying motion and just the level design. But even then, it's not like wow, that's amazing. It's just really, you could, if PlayStation 5 wasn't a thing and they just called it the PS4 event, I think we all been like, okay, that looks like PS4 games. Let's get into it. First off, they showed I mean, smart for they showed the Rockstar sign. I'm like, is this, no way, is this Grand Theft Auto 6? Nope, it's Grand Theft Auto 5 coming next year. Enhanced version. Not free, by the way. So we didn't see anything about like a smart delivery type feature with the PlayStation 5. And now I know a lot of Sony people are cheering it on that, nope, every game is made for the PS5. Like, oh, did you just see the games? Did you see how everything looked like shit? Now it's 1080-30, so I'm going to watch the re-upload where hopefully everything looks good. But nothing really blew my socks off. GTA 5, not free. Series X, it's going to be backwards compatible, and the hardware is going to do its thing, so you don't have to buy another copy. Now, I'm pretty sure GTA 5 will work something out to where they have to buy a new copy on Xbox. But the online's free, so there you go. They really, GTA 5, then they went into Spider-Man. Everyone was like, oh my god, Spider-Man 2. It's the Miles Morales. It's DLC. Let's be real. It's DLC. Everyone's like losing their shit. No, it's Spider-Man DLC coming out later this year. Probably standalone. It's kind of like how Lost Legacy was to Uncharted 4. So, and I love Lost Legacy, so I'm looking forward to it. But let's be real, this is not Spider-Man 2 that everyone was expecting. Then Gran Turismo 7, boring racing game, no one cares. Ratchet and Clank, Rift Apart. Yeah, look cool. I love Ratchet and Clank. I think that is great. I think that's a way better game to have to get that little kiddie crowd besides Knack. So Ratchet and Clank look good, No complaints there. Project Athea, that was Square Enix. We did not see Final Fantasy 16, was hearing that. We didn't see it. We saw this Project Athea. Kind of reminded me of the Unreal 5 engine demo, but Square Enix version. mean, it looked cool, but I don't know. Well, I mean, when a title is project something, that either means it's very early in development or I don't know. I don't know. A lot of these games, I'm just going to be like, what? Stray, I really don't remember Stray. I think that was like, had a cat. So, then we saw a House Marquee game called Returnal. Looked very like Mass Effect Andromeda. House Marquee, they did Resogun. They do those kind of smaller games, so this is kind of a big step up. I think they've been purchased by Sony. Did it show Sony Studios? I'm not sure, but yeah, I mean, it looked okay. Play, a really ugly girl. I don't like to play as ugly girls, so that's probably a skip. Sackboy, a big adventure. So Sackboy from Little Big Planet's getting his own little game. Again, there's a lot of kiddie games, a lot of whimsical, colorful games that Xbox get a lot of shit for, but hey, Sony's like, hey, we need to have more of these games. So it was really bad. That's why I say this PS5 event was really bad. They should have just done the last 15-20 minutes and it would have been excellent. But after that, we got Destruction All-Stars. This kind of looked like, what's that car game? That one where that soccer car game. Kind of looked like that, but Demolition Derby. I mean, looked all right, Kind of like a 2020 Twisted Metal. Cool. I'm not going to pick it up. Don't care. Kana, Bridge of Spirits. This is one of those kind of like puzzle looking type adventure games. Kind of reminded me of Rhyme and shit like that. Never played those games. It looks cool. One of those like, oh my god, it looks amazing. I want to play it. Then it comes out and don't care. Then Goodbye Volcano High. I'm not one of those SJW go woke, go broke, but I'm just going to leave it there. That game looks like trash. It looks like garbage. I skip. I'm not going to talk any more about it because, yeah. Oddworld, Soulstorm. Look cool if you're an Oddworld fan. I'm not, so. Then Ghostwire Tokyo. That kind of reminds me, what's that, Bright Infinite Memory or something? Gameplay wise, don't know why, but I mean, it looked cool by Bethesda. Not too excited. Looks very just, I don't know. Just doesn't do it for me. Then we got Jet, the Future Shore. I don't know what I wrote there, but I don't even remember that game. Godfall looked better than I thought, so from what they originally showed. So Godfall, yeah, another one of those games that is meant to show off the PlayStation 5 and all its capabilities, but I'm sure when it comes out it's just going to get lost in the Destiny 2s and what other type of games like that are around at that time. Solar Ash, I really don't remember Solar Ash. Then we saw Hitman 3. I think this is where they should have started the PlayStation 5 event. They should have did Spider-Man, Ratchet and Clank, and then maybe Oddworld, and then pretty much from here going forward, minus a game or two. But Hitman 3, that's actually coming January 2021. Look cool. I'm not a Hitman fan, but I know there's a lot out there. Then we got Astro's Playroom. So Astrobot was a very popular PSVR game. Now I guess it gets its own little game there, and yeah, if that's your thing, cool. But then we got Little Devil Inside. I really don't remember it. 2K21 basketball game. Who cares? Bug Snacks. This looked like this looks like something fake. It's like one of those, like, if you were making a TV show about video games, I think there's one out with the Always Sunny guy. And they were like doing their own little conference. I feel like Bug Snacks would be like their little fake game. It looks so. I don't. Xbox gets a lot of shit for these type of games. Battletoads, Grounded, Bug Snacks. Then this is where things like really picked up. Demon Souls, Blue Point Games. We knew that was coming, but we got official release here. I'm really excited for it. It's the only Souls game I haven't played yet. So yeah, Demon Souls. I don't know if that's a launch game. I don't know if they announced if any of these games are going to come out at launch. I assume it's a launch game though. Looking forward to that. That's my first absolute must buy. Okay, and then I put Restart Loop game. Oh, I think that's Deathloop, and what was that other one? Returnal. I am sick and tired of these games where you die and you come back and start over. I am so sick and tired. I like Dead Cells. That's about it. Everspace is all right, but this is a very fucked out genre right now. They started development when it was huge, and now I'm tired of it. Deathloop from Arcane Studios, I think, did what's those games? The stealth games. Fuck, whatever. Them. It looks all right. Not for me. Resident Evil 8. I actually, when they were showing this game, I'm like, it looks like shit. It looks like garbage. It kind of reminds me of like Blair Witch that came out last year. But as soon as they announced it was Resident Evil 8, and I actually like the gothic and the werewolves, that really kind of made me go, oh, all right, you have my attention. Resident Evil 8. I like Resident Evil 7. So this I will absolutely play. Then they showed Pragmata. Don't even remember it. Then we got Horizon Zero Dawn Hidden West. I think that was the title. I just caught it at the very end. Another game that we were all expecting. Can't remember if they announced it for launch, but you know, that was a quick turnaround from Horizon Zero Dawn to this game. So I don't expect a big leap. Hopefully the PS5 makes the game look very good. And it looked good too from what I've seen, but it's expected. I assume it's a launch game. Pretty excited. And now here we go. This is what I got pictures of. We saw the console finally. Cool. This looks... I actually like the design. Now we got two versions. We got an all digital or a digital edition and a regular. So my assumption is the one on the left is going to be $4.99 and the one on the right is going to be $4.49. I think it looks really cool. They also announced a few other peripherals. They had a charging station for the controllers, the headset, the new like Sony Gold or just a 3D audio headset. That looked amazing. And I like the design. I don't like the design of the controller, but I think it looks pretty sick. And I assume you can set that down on its side, but it is funny how they do show it upright like that. So I was wondering if they're going to make it look like the Series X, kind of a tower design or not. It's kind of like they're doing both right here, right now. It's definitely kind of a flat, traditional console look, even though it looks pretty futuristic. But it is standing up. I assume it's going to come with the stand, so you can do that. Looks cool. Looks hopefully it's not like cheap plastic when you get up close to it. But let's be real, these consoles, they sit under our televisions, or in my case it's actually behind my television, so I'll take it out of the box and go ooh wee and set it and forget it. I'm going to get the digital edition, not because it's cheaper. I just buy everything digitally. But there you have it. That was the event. We had nothing about backwards compatibility. No Final Fantasy 16. I'm sure there's some other rumors that were going around. Silent Hill. We didn't get Silent Hill. Everyone's screaming about Silent Hill. But yeah, overall, there was a very great conference in there. But the entire thing was C plus. The last 15, 20 minutes, I would have gave it like a B plus, A minus. Nothing really blew my socks off. Just nothing really. Let's just say this. I got a PC on the way, and I was hoping the PS5 reveal would make me go, no, PC is going back. But I don't know. I'm definitely going to keep that PC, and I'm just going to get the PS5 for what? Demon Souls, Horizon? That's really about it. I think everything else is Ratchet and Clank. Spider-Man as well. So, I mean, they definitely have exclusives. If most of these are coming out at launch, if you got Demon Souls, you got Horizon and Ratchet and Clank, that is one of the best launch lineups ever. Market. That's all they need to do. That's all they had to do. I don't know why they bloated it with all these other little games. It just kind of really dumbed down the event. Everyone's way overhyping it, saying that Sony won. I really do think Xbox can match this. And I think they can at least match this. Now, of course, it's Xbox, so they have a pretty high bar to reach to. Then again, the bar is also low for them because they're the losers. But they show Halo Infinite, they show Fable, and they don't bloat it with a bunch of crappy titles. So this is where I think Xbox looks like geniuses by just having that event, getting that event all the way. That's what Sony should have done. Sony should have just took most of these titles. What, Sackboy, Stray, Project Athia, Solar Ash, Jet, Deathloop. They're just Pragmata. All these games I don't even remember. Bug Snacks. They should have gave that its own event. They should have just canceled last week's event and like, hey, we're just going to do all our shitty titles. Just throw them on there. And then the big event next week. So now looking back, I think Microsoft was very smart. Very smart. They hyped it up a little too much. But we did know going in that it was just going to be third-party games. Not much gameplay. And I'm expecting July to just be banger after banger after banger after banger. Maybe not as many games as this, but going, hey, this is why you buy a Series X. And I got to say, the PS5 did not impress me at all. Even for 1080-30, I was like, wow. I mean, I will go back and watch it in 4K, so. But nothing really, really, really impressed me. Nothing. Well, there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. Just me rambling on about the event. Cool though, you know. I kind of don't really have a feeling. Besides, it happened. I know what the console looks like. I'm going to buy one. I'm going to buy the headset. I'm actually probably most excited about the headset. That headset looks sweet. And I watched this with my Sony Golds. Actually, I have them right here. They are the most comfortable headset I have ever owned. And the audio did sound amazing. Thing is, Xbox has their Sonic Studio 3D audio already, so it's nothing new. But I'm glad Sony has it. That's all I got to say. Thank you for watching. Later.